Now to an ABC Action News exclusive. A couple of months ago, I told you how these local Publix grocery stores failed state inspections here. Well, the day after my story aired, the state took all inspections offline, saying they were changing their inspection process and no longer issuing any pass-fail grades. In a special Dirty Dining I-Team investigation, we confront the man in charge of that decision and look at how Publix health inspections are faring now. They failed their inspections with the state.
That's terrible. You got to buy food for your family and everything? Sure.
Back in November, we showed you 7 local Publix grocery stores failing their health inspections, shocking loyal customers.
I mean, I don't want to see rats running around.
The day after our story aired, the Department of Agriculture in charge of inspecting grocery stores removed all pass-fail grades and pulled all inspections offline. Why?
I believe that the pass-fail system is unclear because if it's a failure, why is it still open?
Adam Putnam is Florida's Department of Agriculture commissioner and made the decision to pull the grades.
I think that we need to have a grading scale that is more reflective of the conditions in that store so that the consumers are aware and can make their shopping decisions accordingly.
But making those shopping decisions can be challenging when looking at recent inspection reports. In a special Dirty Dining I-Team investigation, we're uncovering inspections now online don't indicate if a violation is serious, if a reinspection or discipline is required, with no grades given anymore. But Putnam says the new system will be better.
And that's why the pass-fail system is a failure, because an industry leader who has highly trained, highly qualified, nationally renowned food safety standards ought not be mislabeled based on minor infractions.
Putnam says that industry leader he speaks about is Publix, but Publix violations were not minor infractions under that pass-fail system. As we uncovered in our report in November, directly from state inspection records, the Publix failing in 2016 had priority violations, including rodent problems, a large stop sale of food because of dangerous temperatures, or other serious food safety issues. And our analysis of state and federal election commission records show Putnam received almost $354,000 from Publix, its employees, and their families to support his election campaigns for state and federal office over the past 20 years. So we had to ask, did that impact his decision to remove grades the day after our story aired?
So their contributions to your PAC and your campaigns over the years have not influenced your decision-making on this?
Of course not. Any more than anyone else's contributions influence. You have to follow the law and do what's right by the people.
Putnam says university professors, industry reps, and food safety experts are all giving their opinions on what grading system will work.
The working group is going to have to make the decision about how to identify those grades in a way that the public can understand. Maybe it's a letter grade, maybe it's a good, fair, poor, but the pass-fail isn't working.
But after 4 months of research, the lack of any grade and lack of detailed information online leaves consumers in the dark. We're uncovering more Publix grocery stores racking up priority violations with no evaluation to warn the public. Last month, the Publix on Highway 27 in Lake Wales had 21 violations directly associated with foodborne illnesses, as indicated on the report I ordered from the state, not showing up online. Violations include a rack of rotisserie chicken improperly cooling in dangerous temperatures, needing to be thrown out, cans of fruit swollen and leaking on shelves and had to be destroyed, and no date marking of deli meat also tossed out. The Publix in Bartow on East Van Fleet Drive tallying up 14 violations, all out of compliance, including frozen shrimp improperly thawing at room temperature, an open package of deli salads, tuna, and condiments stored in a pool of water, and black mold and old food residue on kitchen equipment. And the Zephyr Hills Publix on Island Boulevard had salads and Cuban sandwiches at improper temperatures in the deli, raw sausage stored over cooked sausage, a cross-contamination issue, and food stored on the floor. So when will consumers know what's happening at their favorite grocery store?
You know, I'm very aggressive about this, and I'm pushing them to come up with something very quickly.
So we reached out to Publix Media and Community Relations Manager, that's Brian West, about the recent inspections. He sent me a statement which reads in part, quote, "The violations at the stores you referenced in your email were all corrected during the time of inspection. In addition, our support teams provided retraining, coaching, counseling, and addressed each concern appropriately." To read his full statement and see Publix entire inspections not available online, go to our website, abcactionnews.com/dining.